Hello and welcome to Aurei Factorio 1.1 Nullius. Let's see where we're at. I think we want to fix this up before anything bad happens, because this is now our major / only source of plastic. So we want to fix that up. Can we do something about this guy? I think we need something extra for that. Yeah, so basically we want to get a little bit more oh yeah, and we also have a water issue, which I think we're also gonna be able to resolve, or rather we have a hydrogen issue, but we can resolve that using this stuff. Because once we have this going, then we probably can be in a spot where we do something about this also. Because then we can make chlorine with this and use that to get some extra hydrogen and yada yada. So that's where we want to be starting, because for now this doesn't work the way we want it to. But other than that, we should be fine. Yeah. So the ethylene's bottling up, but we can do something with that, right? Ethylene, yeah. So how do we use this? We can make butadiene, we can make styrene, or we can just make plastic straight away. So the question is, do we get anything out of this? Or do we can make rubber with this? Okay. That seems needed for a decent amount of stuff. But mostly higher tier things, I think. Yeah, so that's gonna be interesting at some point. Yeah, no, we wanna know this. So we can make butadiene, we can make styrene, which is that what we're doing here? Not quite, huh? What can we get out of styrene? Oh, that's also needed for rubber. Okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, this is advanced plastic stuff. Okay. So also not really relevant. This is what we can do in any case. This is what we're doing right here. Yes. And then we can, yeah, put it into steam and carbon dioxide. Which is, I guess, okay, but not really where we want to be. But we probably are gonna do that at the benzene. Okay, so we need to figure out a way to get this going, which I think we want to do with an auxiliary valve. Yeah. So we can overflow a little bit, and we can go into a tank, and that should keep stuff going for now. And I'm not gonna be too worried about the tank placement. This is gonna be fine. So we can sieve off some ethylene. Main stuff goes in here, and then we get some extra, which we can use with chlorine to make plastic. So we need to make chlorine, which means we need some water with one of these, right? Yeah, let's see, water intake. Okay. And beyond that, we need to figure out what we want to research, which I think we want to go for these guys, so we can just keep researching this, I guess. It will be a while. We're still looking to get some plastic out of this, so let's do that for now. Oh wait, and we can probably... Can we split this into... Let's see, hydrogen. Can we... No, we don't have the tech yet. Okay, so this is where we also want to be at some point, but for now we can't do that yet. So that's also going to be something that we want to keep an eye on, but for now we want to get another priority electrolyzer, for which we need these guys. So let's craft one of those. And then we need a bunch of, we need a seawater intake and one of these. I guess a bunch of pipe then. Yeah, we'll need to craft some of that. And then what I'm gonna do is do a seawater pipe. We're gonna get these guys, which is gonna get us oxygen and hydrogen, which I think... Yeah, so the oxygen right now we're venting anyway, which I don't think we want to be doing long term, but for now it's okay. When we refactor this to use a little bit of something else, of yeah, so the oxygen we need to do the combustion stuff. But combustion doesn't really make sense unless we have the turbines, which are not the backup turbines. So that's something we want to keep an eye on as well. Also, we're gonna have power issues likely, since this... Well, I guess this gets water from this end, and probably, yeah, we actually do have enough water here. So that's okay for now. So I'm not too worried about it, but it could be something that could be an issue at some point. But for now, it's okay. Let's see. We want to do a seawater intake. Let's grab one here. And we'll bring that water up here. We're not really clashing with anything so far. So let's do this. Craft some more pipe. I think we're gonna need it kinda badly. Benzene is actually not a big deal at all. The ethylene is filling up, but we're gonna be okay on that soon enough. Yeah, we're still waiting for some more of that. Research is progressing slowly. These guys are doing what they do best. Yeah, and this is really... We're actually starting to pile up the plastic, which is kind of nice. I didn't expect that per se. Which is probably gonna mean that we're gonna pile up the motors, and then it's gonna be a little bit more more available to these guys once that backlogs. Yeah, so it might mean that we need to scale this up as well a little bit, which is kind of unfortunate because we don't really have a way to do that. I did kind of sneak everything in here. I mean, we could sneak the plastic through here and just build another one of these. That would actually be kind of doable. And we'll just spaghetti it in here. Like, I'm not expecting this to be needed in a very high proportionality or something. In fact, we actually are at the stage where we can feed our one lab, which is exactly the stage we want to be at for the foreseeable future. Since we can't actually build another lab, which is just so weird, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. Yeah, so we want to figure this out. Yeah, I guess we need some more underground pipes still. Actually, we're kind of close, I think, but it can't hurt to have a little bit in the backlog. Also, there is gonna be a problem where we're gonna need to split out all of this later, but, well, what can you do? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do splitting this into... the brine stuff is not really important for now, I think. This is... Oh, we need something else in front of it, huh? A water processing plant or something? Let me check. What do we... We don't have fish in there. Better hope we get the electronics soon so I can start repairing the thingy. Yeah, okay, so we have this, and this splits into... Yeah, into wastewater, of course, which we need to take back, I guess, to here to empty out into the ocean. Yeah, I guess we're gonna do that for now. I mean, it's kind of annoying, but we'll have to do it. Yeah. But in fact, we need, yeah, a hydro plant. Okay, there we go. Yes. So we're gonna, this is actually piling up quite nicely. The yellow ones are actually doing okay as well, but we might have issues at some point with mining. In fact, we might already. I'm pretty sure this used to be more backed up. Let's just take a second to check that out. We might need another. Yeah, it does look like we're out of an ore. Yeah, this guy. Okay. Let's get a couple small miners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then make sure we can actually get enough of this. Yeah, so we'll have to do 1, 2. Put down a pole. Of course, we don't have any poles either. Let's see, what do we want? Boiling? This looks interesting. Water boiling, not really. This uses, yeah, it just makes steam. Okay. Could be interesting. I mean, it's probably what we choose for this, right? Oh, this is interesting. It gives different kinds of. Oh, and there's a side product there. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So if you boil pure water, then it's okay, and otherwise it's not. Let's get some. Oh, we want to get to this, I think. So yeah, let's research you. Let's research you, and then let's research you. It's on the way to purple science, but it's also getting us to a point where we can research some stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a bit much actually. We have 8. So we can do this and this. And we'll do the same thing over here. So we'll just do this, 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 and bring this in. There we go. A little bit of power up here. And we should have enough ore for the foreseeable future. Except for this guy, which actually just ran out. Okay. Well, luckily we have 4 more, so we'll put those down. And there we go. And 1 pole. Okay. That should give us enough for this to keep going for a reasonable amount of time. Basically, as long as we don't get to purple science, we can't scale up anyway. So as long as this guy is running, which it appears to be, not quite all of the time, but reasonable facsimile. But for now it's okay. Yeah, we're gonna fix this. So first we're gonna get you. You're gonna be doing this. Which is going like that. There we go. And then we'll get 2 things out, namely saline water and wastewater. The wastewater we're just gonna fade back down, which is kind of wasteful resources wise, but I'm sort of looking to build a reasonably organized starter base. I mean, the alternative would be to just heat it in a tank and empty it out, or try to do it closer, but this is basically where we gotta be. Let's sneak it through here. Let's do it like this. Yeah, this seems fine. There we go. Okay. So we're getting rid of the wastewater. We're gonna get saline water, which means we can squeeze these in here, and we can put down an electrolyzer. Yeah, I'm still kind of happy about the priority electrolyzer stuff. That's really sort of an ingenious way to get a new way to manage power without like doing anything insane. It makes it a little bit more complex, but not as complex as you'd get when, for example, you would do all the weird things with energy distribution that some people have attempted. I need more sand. How do I get more sand? I'm guessing there's a box somewhere, hopefully. If not, I'm making it all into silicon. Let's see. Oh, this is sand, right? What we've got right here. Yeah. I can just grab that. Excellent. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more though. Thanks. We're just gonna grab all of that. I guess we don't have any issues here for now. No, not really. We actually have a ton of bricks as well. Let's grab some. And stone, that's probably useful as well. For various purposes. How's energy going? Seems to be somewhat okay, actually. Yeah. At least for the time that we've been playing. Our backup has activated a little bit, but not that much, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, so that means we can craft some more underground pipe. There we go. I don't know why we needed that though. We piped the wastewater back down. I guess we need to connect the hydrogen up. That's gonna be free real estate for now. So we'll bring that in. I think we just want to chimney out the oxygen for a little bit. So let's just do that. And then for the chlorine, we're gonna need to decide on a lane, which I think should be like over here. And then we can use the chlorine to make more of this stuff with a chemical plant, I think. Let's check that. You're gonna do plastic. Yeah, that's just this. Okay. And then the only thing is that we need to do a tank output there and empty that out every once in a while, but that's okay. So we're gonna do this. I need to figure out a nice design how to chain stuff like this. I guess you want to do like a little bit of a sidebar here and then connect up like that. Or maybe you can chain it through. We should figure that out at some point. But for now, this is gonna be just fine. We're not in any existing territory here, right? I don't think so. Okay. So let's get some normal at the end then. And some chimney for you guys. And then some power poles to connect, of course, you guessed it, the power. Okay. So this is fine. We want a tank right here. It's a little bit optimistic, but we also want you. And then we can bring this around. And I guess we don't really need... I mean, let's do a somewhat proper merge, or can we just side load? I mean, I guess the difference here between side loading and doing it properly is not that big, so let's just side load. Okay, so this is gonna be fine. You are gonna make a ton of stuff, which means we're gonna get a chest for you. Okay. So this is getting us our chlorine. The chlorine is going to be used. If the chlorine piles up, that's okay. The oxygen piles up, it's going to get heated, and the hydrogen is not going to pile up. But maybe we need, no, if the hydrogen piles up, that's fine. Is that fine? Actually, it's not fine. So we should prioritize using the hydrogen that we have. So I want to do a valve of some sort. Let's see. Probably auxiliary valve. No, a top-up valve. Yeah, a top-up valve. Because then if we don't have enough, we're gonna use this. And if we do have enough, then we're gonna use the other stuff. The water is gonna be fine in general, so this is where we want to be. So this might pile up for a little bit, but that's okay because we're gonna use it up here. In fact, now we're short carbon dioxide, so that probably means we want to start yeeting this into steam production, except we don't really have... we don't need this stuff. Okay, let's yeet this for now, and let's start with you and then you, because then we get turbines, and then we can do the whole power thing where we put this into steam, then use that on higher priority, and then we can still use this as backup. Yeah, that should be good. And you're actually, the water should start piling up a little bit now, I think. Yeah, this looks like we have plenty of hydrogen, so we're actually gonna be short on the other thing, which is interesting. That could be problematic. Could we get more? I mean, we could do this better, right? That's the whole thing with the other one. So we could add a couple of air filters on for now. That would probably work. I'm okay with making this setup a little less efficient and just stealing these air filters. So if we do that, then there's not gonna be an issue, and we'll be fine either way. Okay, so yeah, we can just place these here, connect this up. And we probably want to figure out a better layout for this as well, because this feeds one machine and we can fit one right next to it. So I guess we want to do another 4 right here and feed that area as well, and then the spacing roughly matches up. But for now, this is gonna get us some extra carbon dioxide, which means you guys get to work, which means you guys actually get to work. Yeah, that's... We're actually in good shape, I think, it looks like. That's all good, that's all good. And here we're just getting some extra, and we just need to empty this out every once in a while, which I guess is not gonna be problematic, but... Yeah, and this one actually has issues with the hydrogen, so the hydrogen's not getting eaten fast enough. And this, in theory, should be... into a destination with under 50% pressure. I guess this is... Oh, this doesn't work because it's not... Can we do this? I would be highly skeptical if this worked. Yeah, this doesn't work. Yeah, so we can't do this for now because we don't have the pipe levels to make this work. So if we manage to make this all pipe 2s, then it would be fine. But until then, this doesn't work, which... I don't know if that was a necessary addition to the whole shebang, but I'm gonna deal with it for now. And let's see, you guys seem fine. Plastic is piling up here, which is great. Yeah, this is totally dead in the water, which is, I guess, okay, since we just want to make a little bit more of this. Okay, then it's not okay. The chlorine's full, right? Well, full is different, but sure. Let's empty this out, and then the whole thing can keep working. I guess we want to make some more chests for that guy. Yeah, good stuff. Let's cut this episode right here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks!